Hello, this is Harry Parker, and welcome to Building Your Website, Getting Online One Step at a Time at harryparkeronline.com. This is video 3 of Module 4, and today we're going to open up our Google accounts and set up a Google Analytics account and a Google Feedburner account. This is fairly simple, straightforward stuff. Pay attention, fly right along with me, we'll be done before you know it. As many of you know, Google is like the largest search engine on the internet at the moment, and they're incredibly powerful. If you do not have a Google account, you need to get one. There's a lot that you can do with this account. It's tied to a lot of things. If you just go to google.com, this is the screen that you're going to be presented with. If you're not signed in or you need to sign in, there's a right button up here, sign in. And if you don't have an account, hit sign up, go through the process of getting signed up, explore it a little bit, set up your profile, and then come back to this video. Alright, so I'm going to assume that you've got an account and that you're signed in. Okay, once you've got your Google account, go ahead and sign into it. This is what your front splash page is. And I highly suggest that you take the time and really explore this. If you go up to the left-hand parts, all of this up here, you need to really look at when you get the chance. Set up your profile under you and explore the more and even more down here. There's so much you can do, and of course it comes with Gmail and direct access to YouTube and everything. Everything's linked up here. So definitely take the time to configure your Google. If you have a business, you have to be on Google, and you have to create places, and you have to create a profile for you to be competitive nowadays. So take it seriously. It's something that you work a little bit at a time, so don't stress out on it. I know my stuff isn't completely set up, and it just takes time. So from here, I'm just going to search analytics here, and you'll see it's already looking for it. Here's the official website, google.com/analytics, and basically this is a tool that we're going to be able to use to track our website traffic and everything. Now, it's just important to get these things done to begin with. You might not be using it right off the bat, but you'll have it set up. And remember, every time we go through this process, make sure to keep track of all your login information, your login website URLs, everything on the piece of paper that I gave you that you started to do this in Module 2. So if you look up here, a lot of this you'll see there's so much here to look at, and it's like you really don't need to look at all this for right now. We just want to access it. So we're going to go to the blue button, hit access, and a lot of that times it'll ask me to re-sign in. You're just using your Google account to sign in, so don't stress out. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so it's recognizing that I'm signed in, but we haven't signed up, so that's why I want to take you through this process. And you see it's three different things you're going to do. First, we're going to sign up for it, then we're going to add tracking codes, and then we're going to learn about, as we start getting hits to our site, we're going to be able to see where they come from, and it's pretty interesting. I'll show you how that works. So just hit sign up. This is a fresh account, so I'm going to go ahead and do it just like. And if this is a drop down, usually you're going to just use that for your URL. And you can do as many web pages under this as you want. And I'm going to go ahead and pick Eastern Standard Time because that's where I am right now. I don't mind them sharing. And the user agreement, yes, you can steal all my stuff and create havoc. And yeah, I know nothing's private anymore. This is absolutely ridiculous. So here I'm going to create my account. So boom, here's when you're into your fresh site here, and you can add anything you want here. So okay, so this right here is the code that you need. This is your tracking ID. Make sure to write this down on your worksheet along with your Google Analytics, book the site and everything else. Take a couple of notes, and that's really all you need for right now. Is we're just going to steal this. Now, if you happen to come back to this site anytime soon and you're poking around, there's two different areas you need to understand. Up here, we're in the admin. And if you go anywhere else, you can't get back to the admin, and it makes it really confusing. If we're in the admin and we start poking around on here, it stays in the admin. So just to give you an example, we'll go home, and this gives us our dashboard. And this is the property that we're looking at, okay? And then if you want to go into the standard reporting, this is how you actually see the stuff, and this is where you can look at demographics. You can see where in a map people are hitting, what language, all kinds of stuff. You can, see where they're coming from. It's really quite amazing what you can do with this. But the two things I want to point out is, one is home. Okay, that's your automatic dashboard. And this area right here, which takes you, if you've got a couple of websites, always takes you here. But if you want to get into the actual settings, and right here, you'll see your tracking code is always right here. So that's an easy way to find your tracking code. No matter what, if you go home, here, you'll find your tracking code. Okay, because that's what we're really after, is this bit right here. But if you want to get into the profiles, you got to hit admin, and that'll take you down. I highly suggest that you look around, poke around here a little bit. I wouldn't worry about it too much if you're on a time constraint. Just grab your property ID. That's all you need to know is that property ID. Make a note of it, and we're going to go do Feedburner right now. To find Feedburner, we're just going to go to Feedburner. And this is your front page for Feedburner, and it says, claim your feeds now. So that's if you've already have them, but we don't, I'm assuming you don't have any feeds, so we're going to do, just type your URL in here. And click next, and it'll bring up your feed automatically. Just click next on this one. And this is what we've got right here. This is the thing we got here. Just briefly read through this, and basically letting you know there's a lot that you can do with this account. And then boom, now this is the piece. This is why we did that. Grab that, save it in your notes right now. Now basically what a feed is a way for a customer to interact with your blog. So every time you make a post, they can sign up instead of waiting to hear from you. They can sign up for your blog feed. So they can basically enter their name and email address. It'll switch them from your blog feed through Feedburner, and now you can really manipulate how they're contacted and when they're contacted and what their contacted looks like. And it's through an email. So basically when you make a post, they're going to get an email with the post. And you can customize that for when it's sent. You can brand it with your image and your logos. You can decide what social media links are on it, etc. So right now this is all we wanted to get. So grab that, save that, and then if you really want to poke around, go ahead and read all this. I like to click these for sure. Item downloads. Yeah, track everything, why not? And then you get into here now. This is where you'll, just like in Google Analytics, here's the first tab here is your analytics, right? And that's, it's too new to do anything, and we don't have any analytics to optimize yet, so you just made it. But here are the really cool things is if you go down here and just read through them, some are fairly self-explanatory. You might not understand it, but if you read through it, you'd be amazed. This is just how to optimize. Let's see, it's amazing. You just go through here and check it all out. Like here's how you do your email subscriptions, everything. It's pretty amazing. For right now, we'll set this up later. If you'd like to be bold, go ahead and read through this and set it all up. You're good to go. Other than that, just copy that link down, and let's get out of here and get back to work and on the next video.